actually get to take them home. They were paid for by Capital One.
Love to see that coating. They look exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howie does some coding. It is tedious, but it is kind of cool stuff.
It's a great skill to have.
It is a great skill to have,
Yeah.
exactly.
She could code us some warmer weather.
Please.
Because after even just a day, we're
We can
about
code
fed
you
up.
at 58 on Sunday.
Whammo.
Oh.
There you go. Now,
I'll take
let's talk about the tag board. I got some questions on Facebook, and we'll answer these for you as they come in. Of course, you can always just ask me a question.
This is the one question everybody wants to know. How bad is it going to be?
Tomorrow's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be cold, no wind chills, no sleet, no snow. You can do anything you want tomorrow until midnight Saturday. So there, you've got all day tomorrow. Good question, Linda. It will be okay. All right, 3-degree guarantee. We talked about this. This was kind of silly, but we had to go for a high of 38, and the high was actually 40. It was midnight, so we're 25 of the last 26. We're going to go a high of 30 tomorrow. And that sounds cold, and it is cold, but without the wind chills, it's going to be a much more pleasant day tomorrow than it was today. 19 right now. National's not been in the teens since Valentine's Day last year. Look at the dew point, -6. So outdoor humidity, 33%, but your indoor humidity, because you're working off a temperature closer to 70, so it's 70 to -6. That means your indoor relative humidity is about 4 to 5%. That's pretty low. Okay, bus stop temperatures also low. 8 to 22. I didn't forget a 1 there, although I do make a lot of typos. No, that's 8 to 22, but good news, no wind chills. Afternoon clouds tomorrow, perhaps a few evening flurries. Don't freak out, you're fine until midnight. Yellow weather alert, though, for tomorrow night, late, and also through Saturday morning. Critical hours, essentially 11 p.m. tomorrow until 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. Again, we have that winter storm watch off to the north and west late tomorrow. Now, futurecast. I'm going to go through this. This is just temperatures for the most part. So 6 o'clock, 13 in Gaithersburg, 19 downtown. By 9 o'clock, 21 downtown, still 19 in Bowie. And then by 1 o'clock, it's still in the 20s everywhere. I mean, essentially, it's even 28 in La Plata. Clouds move through from time to time, only 24 now in Hagerstown. And then by 6 p.m. tomorrow, a lot of clouds, but Linda, you can still drive around, go to dinner, do your date night thing, take a movie and a dinner, no problem, as long as you're home by around midnight. By 9:30, clouds thicken up, and essentially temps hold steady tomorrow. They're not going to fall that much, okay? Now, this is one model we showed you earlier. So it's got a little bit of a mix in by about 6 o'clock in the morning from essentially the Beltway through the spur northward up to 70. Already has kicked it to rain out toward Leesburg with temperatures around 31. I think that's a little, I don't think it's quite bullish enough, if you will. Now, by 9:30, it's got rain everywhere. And notice up to the north where the temps are still below freezing, has no precipitation at all. This is a different model, and this is early in the morning on Saturday. It's 2:30 in the morning. A little bit of sleet. And what this model does is it takes the sleet and the freezing rain further south and takes it over a wider area. And I think this is really more realistic. It's still going to be a light event, no matter which model you look at. Not going to be an ice storm, no matter which model you look at. This is just a little more bullish. By 6 a.m., we have some sleets and some freezing rain from Prince George's County across 95 all the way back to the mountains. And we still have it around the Beltway by about 7:30. And this holds on to the cold air until about 10 o'clock up into Hagerstown and Frederick. And I think that is probably a little more accurate. So here we go. Teens to start, only 29 to finish at 1 o'clock with some high clouds. But mix goes to rain. The warm air wins on Saturday, 50. Rain and showers on Sunday, 58. Temps crash again Sunday afternoon. Sets the stage for a chilly game on FedEx. Figure temps on the 30s, but clear. And look at this. By Wednesday and Thursday of next week, we're back in the upper 50s.
We're all over the place. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Carolina Panthers. They were in the Super Bowl last year. Now they're just a pesky impediment to the Redskins' playoff hopes. Cornerback Josh Norman talking about taking on his former team on the way in sports.
Got the idea to buy 190 Hershey's Chocolate Kisses, and he put them in a jar. And before he left, he explained to his son, he said, "Sean, you can still get a goodnight kiss. You just go over here and you get this Hershey's Kisses." He knew that when that candy jar was empty, he got to see his daddy.
Is it a force of nature or a sales event? The Season of Audi sales event is here. Audi will cover your first month's lease payment on select models during the Season of Audi sales event.
Critics are raving about Fences, and now it's a Golden Globe nominee for Best Actor Denzel Washington and Best Supporting Actress Viola Davis.
It's not easy.